Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to learn images in HTML. That is, how images are added in the web page. So let's start with that. Images in HTML. Images in HTML can be added as an external image, and second is internal image. Now what is external image and what is internal image? Let us see. External image. External images are those added in the web page through links. Means these images are not a part of the web page itself. They are added in the web page in the form of hypertext or hyperlinks. Right here, external image means simply we can say the images which are added in the web page through links. They are not directly available in the web page, but they appear when user clicks on the link given for it. Let us see the syntax part. See here, href, that is href stands for hypertext reference. Then image source path, and click here to see image, that is the link that will be created, and anchor tag close. Now here this and this, here image source path is image to be displayed, and click here to see image is a linking text to click to open the image. Okay, let us see one example over here. See, in my practical part here I am adding h1 align center. I am adding learning about images and h1 close. Okay, now here let us see external image, and I am putting here ahref is equal to, I am putting it blank. Click here to see the image and anchor tag close. Initially I am doing this much only, closing the body tag, closing HTML, okay, and saving this file, save as. Now where to save? I am saving this file in my folder, that is my school, and here I am giving images.html, save. Now you can see my school folder. This, let us see its property, it is png file. I am adding, this is jpg file. So here I am giving a name, school2.jpg, and save. Now you can see by clicking this I can open this image. Now here the image is not directly available in the web page, it is in the form of link, right? So this is your external image. Now move to our practical theory part. Okay, external images done. Next is internal images. Internal images means internal images are part of the web page content. They appear in the web page whenever the web page is loaded on a browser. Means like in our practical part, whenever I'll open this page, automatically along with the web page the image will be displayed over here, right? So how it will be done? And internal images are added using img tag. How? That is img space src image source path, required attribute and their values. Okay, img tag is an empty tag, so no closing tag required. Okay, so let us see it. Here internal image, and here img space src equals to double quotes, and I am giving the same image over here, school2.jpg. That's it. We are not adding additional attributes over here, we will see later on, but currently just by adding image, save and refresh, you can see the image is automatically added over here. Okay, we can add other attributes also, like height is equal to suppose 150, or for example height 400, and same way width is equal to 750, for example. So here I am adding one tag that is called BR tag, break tag. File, save. Let us see. You can see the dimension of the image is automatically changed. How? Because I have added here height 400 pixel and width is 700 pixel. Okay, so these are the attributes, basic attributes. Now among the attributes of img, source, that is src, is a compulsory attribute. Without src we cannot add any image. Okay, attributes of img. Attributes of img are specifically used to manage the image in the web page. As we have seen, we can manage the height, width, we can add its border, we can add its alignment, left, right, middle, bottom, etc. Okay, like we need to manage its dimension, alignments, borders, etc. Okay, there are various attributes available in the image in the web page. Among all, the compulsory attribute of img is src. You can see in our practical part, when I added img here, when I added img, without src I cannot put the image source here, right? So src is a compulsory attribute of img tag. Without src img cannot work. Other attributes may be optional like width, height, etc., but src is a compulsory attribute to provide the image source. Okay, now let's move. src refers to the source, that is source of an image. Now we will discuss about all the attributes of img in next video. Okay, let's move. Image formats. Images, when saved in a computer or any digital device like your mobile device or laptop or tablet or in your computer, it follows specific file format. When image is saved as a file, it follows a specific file format. The most popular image file formats are, you can see the table here, .bmp, that is bitmap graphics file, .gif, that is graphics interchange format, JPEG or JPG, it is joint photographic expert group, PNG, that is portable network graphics, TIFF, that is tagged image file format. Okay, so these are the popular file formats in which the images are stored in our digital devices. Some more about image formats. Digicams and web pages normally use JPG or JPEG file. Means whenever we will use images in our web pages, we should use .jpeg extension image file, right? Okay, this file formats drastically compress the data in a file. Means if these files are available in a compressed form. JPEG or JPG formats are good for photographs. Simply to store the photograph images, we should use JPEG format. Now for the commercial purpose, like creating hoardings and boards, commercially for larger images, TIFF files are used, that is tag image file formats are used. TIFF offers good amount of compression with minimum loss. It is a good lossless image format. Other file formats such as GIF and PNG also use the lossless compression technology. However, PNG format is comparatively slower in reading and writing. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Thank you.